However, we have space for about 2,300 seats inside of the corporate air hangar. This is where Jake Owen has his concerts. There's the largest church seats about 1,000 in Indian River County. We just don't have big indoor venues. We were worried about weather. Probably a stadium would have been a little bit bigger, but this is the best we could do and still not have to worry about weather tomorrow. So we've got seating for about 2,300 people. We've got standing room for about 1,000. So you're talking 3,300, 3,500 people max that we're going to be able to put in there. We know that there are agencies coming from all around the country to be a part of this, definitely from all around the state. We've got retirees coming from all around the country and the state to be here with us. The way this is going to happen tomorrow is at 9 o'clock, the front gates for parking will open. We'll let as many cars that can park in there go into park. At 10 o'clock, there will be lanes set up for dignitaries, for current employees and their families, for other agencies, for retirees, and the general public. There will be separate lanes. We are going to have ushers there who are going to take those reserved seats, and we will seat as long as we can up until about 5 minutes before the ceremony starts. Once we get to that point, we are going to open the doors, and any other open seats are going to be open to the public, to anybody else that shows up that wants to be there. We just want to make sure that our guests that are coming in from out of state, our people that are coming in from other places, get to sit in the right place when this happens tomorrow. And so hope you guys understand that. I hope the public understands that. It's not a slight to anybody. We want everybody there. We'd love to have the entire community come out. The community, the media, everybody has been so amazing throughout this. It's just a size limit that we have for the funeral. And so we're doing our best to get as many people in there as we possibly can. And we hope that we'll be completely full tomorrow. It's a terrible thing that we have to turn somebody away, but it's also a good thing in Terri's honor that we'd have enough people out there to fill every seat, to fill every standing position, and to be able to show her family and this community what she means to us and what her service, and of course the service of David Long as well, means to us. And so we're going to talk about all that tomorrow. So just wanted to quickly give you guys that information. I'll take a couple questions. I've got to go over to the visitation with the family. As you saw that item that we're taking over to them, I'm going to be over there. We're doing a full run through of the entire service at 4:30 this afternoon. Front to back, we're going to go through the whole process. And so by the time our folks check out tonight, you're going to know exactly what to expect. I'm expecting a beautiful, fully packed service tomorrow. And oh, by the way, it is going to be streamed on Facebook, on our agency Facebook page. We had put out before that was going to go on YouTube. We're having some technical issues over there. When you guys come out media, we're going to have a special spot in the back just for you guys. Is there a platform, Joe? Yes. They're going to set up, so there's a little riser for your cameras to set up on.
12 by 6.
12 by 6, and we also have Barwick Entertainment is on scene. He's going to try and provide you guys audio feeds from the mic that's up on the podium, so you guys have that to be able to give that. We'll give you as much as you can. It'll be first come, first serve. I don't know if we're going to have national media there. We've had inquiries from New York Times. We've been on the New York Post. There may be other media outlets there. Obviously, you guys are our regulars that we work with, and we will do our best to give you that preferential treatment to be the ones who get the audio. But again, it's going to be kind of first come, first serve. We need you guys set up by 10:30. That's the cutoff time. So we'll need you there set up. With that, I'll take a couple questions. I'm going to have to run.
The procession from the funeral home to the hangar and then
yes.
the hangar to the cemetery, what's the route?
We're still working through that with our team on the route itself. We will get you that information by later today. We're hoping to send out seating charts, parking maps, everything that anybody would need to know about this service by the close of business today. We're hoping to get that out to you by 5 p.m. so that you'll have the route, you'll have everything to know all that stuff.
Can you please describe the impact this tragedy is having on your department?
We're hurting. Our agency is really hurting right now. It's been a rough Thanksgiving for our team. We're very fortunate that before this ever happened, we put in our STAR program, the Sheriff's Traumatic Advocate Response. It's a peer support team. It's in conjunction with Emerald Medical. And Emerald Medical has been nothing but spectacular to every one of our team members. We have a lot of folks who have gone for sessions, counseling sessions, therapy sessions, and that's going to continue in the days and weeks that come. You know, I'm here with you now. I feel comfortable and confident in the service tomorrow. I feel as though it's going to go off smooth, and that we're going to have a beautiful community send-off for Terri. My focus as the leader of this agency is what happens Wednesday, what happens 2 months from now, what happens 6 months from now, and how we as an agency pull together in wake of this terrible tragedy. And so I've reached out to other law enforcement agencies. My command staff has been reaching out to their counterparts, and we're going to be bringing in other law enforcement leaders who have experienced tragedies such as this. Talk to them about what they did in the days and weeks that followed. Talk to them about what worked, what didn't work, what they would do if they had to do it all over again. And so this is not something anybody in my command staff has ever experienced. You know, all of us are the first, it's the first time anyone in our agency has been killed. We've all been to law enforcement funerals, but it's never been somebody we know. I will tell you that we have one employee here at the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, Lou in dispatch. When her career started 41 years ago, right after she started, Richard Razkowski was killed. She's retiring next month in December. She's our only continually serving agency member who was here when Razkowski was killed and who's about to retire right after Terri was killed. And so really an amazing feat that Lou is still here working with us. And we've got a lot of people who are really hurting right now, and we're going to continue to try and help them and lean into each other and focus on what's the best thing for our agency and our community to get us through this tragedy.
What's your hope for the funeral?
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I mean, you kind of said it in the past. You've been to funerals before. Officers from all around the country go to when there's a fallen officer for the funeral. But now that, you know, it's happening right here, what do you hope for the funeral? Obviously, it's supposed to highlight her life, but what are your biggest hopes for tomorrow?
When I left the staging area, there was I believe it was a New Jersey officer union that was pulling in with a trailer that's going to serve coffee and food tomorrow. We have folks coming from all over, and my hope is that our agency sees how much they're loved by our community, how much they're loved in this country, and that the idea that there are people who aren't with us is just a misnomer. You know, I think we're going to see that tomorrow, how much we are truly loved, not just us, but Terri for her service, her family for their sacrifice, and that our agency members will go to work every day knowing that if they do have to make the ultimate sacrifice, their families will be taken care of, that this community cares about each and every one of us, and that they're here for us all the time.
Could you talk briefly, sir, about what she meant to your agency?
Terri has been here my entire career. You know, she's been with us 25 years, and she worked 20 of those. She was in dispatch before she went to patrol. 20 years in patrol, then she went off to work in our civil section. She was one of those steady hands in the mix every single day. She was one of those people that you could count on no matter what. You knew she would always be there for you. She was a friend of everyone. You know, there's nobody in the agency that have a bad word to say about Terri. Everybody's got a great Terri story to tell. Everybody talks about, well, I remember when we were on this call, or we went to, you know, this eviction. Those are all amazing stories that we're all going to cherish for the rest of our lives, knowing that she made the ultimate sacrifice, and it could have been any one of us. Guys, thank you for your time today, and we'll see you over there tomorrow at the service. Thank you. I got a ton of wires in here. Yep. I don't know who they belong to, but I'm pulling them all out.